Many moons ago, the most effective way to promote your small business was to spend money on a classified ad in your local newspaper. Then came the internet. The digitalization of our world has revolutionized the way we live, and there are now countless of options to get your business in front of as many eyeballs as you possibly can. Although this may sound appealing, for most of you, knowing which options to choose remains an overwhelming experience, especially if you're strapped for cash. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what I believe is the fastest and most powerful marketing strategy to promote your small business online at the lowest possible cost, step by step. So let's get started. Google is still undoubtedly the #1 destination for people searching for anything, including local businesses. A Google Business Profile is a free business listing that makes it easy for your business to be found locally on Google Search and Google Maps for the services that you provide based on keywords people search for. With a Google Business Profile, you can provide information to potential customers, such as direction to your exact location, your opening hours, your phone number, your website address, and much more. Whether you operate from a storefront or visit customers at their homes, you are eligible to claim a listing for your business as long as you make in-person contact with customers. Setting up your own listing is very simple and only takes a few minutes. Head over to google.com/business, then click on Manage Now and follow the instructions. Once the initial setup is complete, you'll need to verify your listing, which in most cases will be done via a verification code Google will send you through the post. This can take up to 15 days to get to you, but in most cases will be a lot less. Claiming a Google Business Profile is completely free and, in my opinion, the most effective way for any business to attract customers. If you need help with claiming your listing, check my tutorial, Google My Business Profile Setup, step by step. I have put a link in the description below. Let's move on to step 2. I work with a lot of small businesses, and it still baffles me when I come across business owners who think they don't need a website and that their Instagram or Facebook page will be enough to attract new customers. While social media can play an important part in your marketing strategy, nothing can replace the value a website will bring to your business. Here is why. Nowadays, customers expect every business to have a website. Not having one will damage your credibility, and customers will question your legitimacy if you don't have one. It is a chance to showcase who you are and what your business has to offer, whether you are selling products or the services that you provide. A well-optimized website will help your business be found in what I call traditional Google search results and bring new clients. There is a strong correlation between your website and your Google Business Profile. Having solid and relevant content on your website will boost your Google listing higher on Google Maps and Google local search results. There are plenty more reasons why a website for your business should be a must and not an option, but these alone should be enough to convince you to build one. Building a website these days is effortless and doesn't require any technical know-how, so anyone can do it. The fastest and simplest approach is to use a website builder such as Wix or Squarespace, both of which provide pre-designed professional-looking templates you can customize to your needs. They are very affordable and will cost you around $150 per year. The time it will take to build your site will depend on each individual, but based on my experience, you could come up with a solid 5 to 6 pages website in just a weekend. If you need help, you can watch my step-by-step tutorial that shows you how to do this using Wix. Let's move on to step 3. But before I do, I'd like to ask you a favor. I would be grateful if you could please hit the like button, as it helps my channel grow and allows me to continue making more videos so I can help you out. Thanks a lot. If you are not entirely sure what local directories are, here is a simple definition I have found on Google. A local business directory is a website that features listings for businesses in a certain town, industry, or niche. Listings usually include basic information like the business name, phone number, physical address, and website address. Typical examples of local directories would be something like Yelp, Nextdoor, Bing for Places, Better Business Bureau, and so on. Once upon a time, these directories were seen as being an influential part of what is known as link building tactics that would help local websites rank higher on Google. Today, however, they no longer serve such purpose and have little or no impact on how high your website ranks in search results. However, getting your business listed on some of them can still bring significant traffic to your website because of their popularity. The trouble is, there are hundreds of them, if not thousands, and will vary depending on which country you live in. The most popular ones, and the ones you want your business listed on, will be the ones that rank the highest in Google. Let's say you're a plumber, for example. Head over to Google and search for plumber near me. When clicking on the results, you should come across the key directories that are most relevant to you and your industry for that particular keyword. Find out how you can get listed on them. No need to go through hundreds of results, just stick to the top 10. Some directories will charge you a fee while others will be free. Do not be tempted to pay individuals or companies who promise to list your business on hundreds of directories. It's useless and a complete waste of money. Do it yourself. The whole process shouldn't take you more than a day or two. Moving on to step 4. Content should be the backbone of your marketing strategy. Creating quality content is essential if you want to drive traffic to your website, build brand awareness through your social media channels, and overall generate leads. Content can be text on a web page, images, videos, or any other media that you want to show on the various platforms where you decide to promote your business. It's not easy to create high quality content that people want to read or watch, and more often than not, this is a step small business owners struggle with the most. They don't know where to start or what to do. But there is a simple approach you can take to make this step a lot simpler, and the one I recommend all my clients to follow. Get into the habit of documenting what you do daily. I don't mean going down the path of shooting a full-blown fly-on-the-wall BBC documentary about your place of work. Instead, I suggest you start taking pictures and videos of what you do, the products you sell, the results you get, your team members, your office or store, and so on. Within a few weeks, you will be able to come up with tons of material which you can archive and turn into a library of visual content you can use whenever required. No need for fancy equipment. Most smartphones nowadays are fitted with top-of-the-range cameras, which are more than enough to capture high-quality photos and videos. Although capturing images daily at work may seem weird at first, soon enough it will become second nature. You might think this is a pointless exercise when it is possible to download images and videos for free from stock imagery websites like Pixabay, Pexel or Unsplash that can be used anywhere copyright-free. But you'd be wrong. Taking your own photos and videos will enable you to create highly relevant and rich content visitors will be able to relate to, but most importantly, unique to your business. Producing unique content is an extremely important part of the content creation process for two main reasons. A, it will set you apart from your competition because nobody will be able to steal your images and use them for their own business as you will own the copyrights. B, Google rewards unique content in its search engine results with higher rankings, so using free stock imagery will not help your visibility. To understand why it's best to stay away from using free stock imagery, go to one of the free stock photo websites and search for an image you think you might want to use for your website. For example, let's say I'm an electrician and want to use this one. Then go to a Google reverse image search tool such as labnull.org and upload that image and click on Show Matching Images. This will show you where else this image can be found on the web, which in this case is on thousands of other websites. Capturing photos and videos is only part of the battle when creating content. You will also need the ability to write content to go with them. This is another aspect a lot of small business owners struggle with, including me. I'm no William Shakespeare, that's why I often use an artificial intelligent writing assistant. There are plenty of options on the market, but I personally subscribe to something called writer.me. It's very easy to use and helps me write copy for the many different types of content I need. AI writing tools are best utilized to get your creative juices going, and personal input is always required, but it will help you enormously produce good quality content. Additionally, it's also very cheap. If you want to find out about Writer.me, there is a link in the description below. In my experience, content creation is the most demanding part for any business owner and sadly also the step where most businesses fail. Using the techniques I have just described will help you overcome this hurdle and generate leads at $0 unless you decide to subscribe to an AI content writing tool, which will still keep your costs very low. Creating content and building a content library is not a one-off exercise. This is something you should be doing regularly, as it will also play a key part in the next step of our strategy. Love them or hate them, social media networks have transformed everybody's lives. Everybody of any age has at least joined one social media platform, while most of us have joined 2 or more. With billions of users stuck to their phones for up to several hours a day to check their Instagram or TikTok feed, social media have become powerful marketing tools that can be used to promote and establish a company's brand and attract new customers. While Google is still the 800-pound gorilla when it comes to people searching for local businesses, some of these platforms are slowly eating into Google's market shares, particularly amongst the youngest generations. But not all social media platforms are made equal, and while there are dozens to choose from, it is important you pick the ones that are likely to drive the most leads. So, which one should you focus on? According to a study conducted by pewresearch.org, the top 3 most popular social media platforms used by teens in the US in 2022 are YouTube, followed by TikTok and Instagram. This clearly indicates where the market is headed and where prospective customers are likely to hang out, which is why I would recommend you use them. Interestingly, 2 of these platforms, TikTok and YouTube, rely exclusively on video content. Although Instagram is not showing just videos, they launched 2 years ago what they called Instagram Reels, which are short videos they have been pushing heavily so they can remain competitive in a market hungry for video content. From big businesses to megastars, including politicians, everybody is jumping on the video marketing bandwagon, which clearly indicates the target audience goes way beyond the teen population. Many small business owners have already caught on to it and are reaping the benefits of video marketing to generate leads, and so should you. You won't need to spend hours creating different videos for each platform. Instead, use the content library we discussed in the previous step and what is known as the COPE technique. COPE stands for Create Once and Publish Everywhere. The idea behind it is to create one video and publish it on all the different platforms. It will increase your visibility, improve efficiency, and save you a ton of time. There is a little bit of a learning curve if you want to get familiar with each different platform, but it shouldn't take you too long. All of these platforms offer an option to create a business account and are totally free to use, so it would be a shame to miss out. Let's move on to our next step. Email marketing is still an extremely popular and cost-effective strategy to promote your business. It's also the most robust one. This is because while your business is always at the mercy of a Google algorithm update or an Instagram reduction of the number of followers you can reach, email marketing is not subject to the whims of anybody. You are in complete control of who you send emails to, what you send them, and how often you do it. The only thing you need to do is to collect the email addresses of clients you deal with so you can stay in touch with them and let them know about your latest products and offers, or simply communicate with them from time to time about various news regarding your business. You can start building an email list via a form on your website, your social media channels, or if you are just starting out, face-to-face. Just ask as soon as you can. The bigger your list becomes, the more you can promote your business. I personally started my own list from zero, which today stands at over 10,000 contacts. Even if I no longer get any traffic to my website through YouTube or Google, which are my 2 biggest sources of traffic, I still have the ability to get in touch with about 10,000 people at a click of a button. Obviously, I don't send them one by one. Instead, I use a tool called MailChimp, which makes the process seamless and super simple. MailChimp is a great tool if you are starting out and lets you send up to 2,500 emails per month for free. If you want to find out how to use MailChimp, you can watch my MailChimp tutorial. There is a link to it in the description below. Let's now look at our final step. You can't improve what you don't measure. You may have heard this very famous quote from Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. However big or small your business is, understanding how well your strategy is working for you is crucial to the success of your business. The only way to find out is by measuring your performance using analytics tools. Don't worry, you don't need a degree in maths. All that is required is for you to familiarize yourself with a few numbers you can check from time to time to see if you are moving in the right direction. For example, the number of visitors going to your website, the number of views your videos are generating, people opening your emails, the number of phone calls you're receiving, and so on. Each tool I have described throughout this video comes with its own default set of data that tracks users' activity in detail. From your Google Business Profile to your Wix website, your TikTok account, or your email provider, there are tons of data available to help you understand what works, what doesn't work, and what you can improve. Don't be intimidated by these tools as they can be overwhelming. Stick to the top level information such as overviews at first. You may be tempted to skip this step, which is often considered boring. Don't! It's probably the most important one and will pay huge dividends. Once again, all these tools are free, so make the most of them. Time-wise, a few minutes every other day crunching numbers should be enough to get you started. That's it for today, guys. Follow all these steps from this strategy and you will be able to promote your business effectively at an extremely low cost and attract customers within just a few weeks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, and until next time, happy marketing!